Now you'll say, Mike, but that's not extraordinary. That's not national news. According to the left, it is absolutely, this is news because they are chopping this up because one of the individuals, a woman, the woman I highlighted for you, she is a member, or she wants to become a member of Congress. She's going for the Illinois 9th seat. She is a progressive, and she was part of the protesters. And she is claiming that ICE assaulted her, that she was attacked because of her free speech, that the Trump administration targeted her as a individual, a candidate for Congress, and this is the evil. Now, let me show you what they're showing. Her name, by the way, is Kat Abu. This is from Friday. This is Kat Abu. That's what she goes by. Kat Abu, running for the Illinois 9th Congressional District seat. This is perhaps earlier or later in the day than when CBS did this. Although, I would like to say it was, but we saw the CBS coverage. We know it's the same day. This is showing you what her edited video, which is going viral right now amongst Democrats, amongst progressives. The video has been edited from this coverage, and it's not the story. I've already shown you what CBS reported live. Now I'm going to show you where their coverage starts. That is the start. And every one of the YouTube shorts, the TikTok shorts for the campaign for this woman, for Congress, they start with a zoomed in image of right here, from waist high. They just show you this part, and they show you her being pushed, and then, oops, she gets dropped down. That's the coverage. 5 seconds. 5 seconds without any context. And Kat Abu is running across all of the Midwest. She's on news station after news station saying that the ICE agents were there to silence her voice, that they assaulted her. She doesn't mention she was part of a protest. She doesn't mention that she was stopping federal agents from doing their job of enforcing the law, that they were legally doing what was lawful, and she unlawfully interfered with their job, and she could have been arrested. Instead, they got her out of the way. Now, you may say, but Mike, they didn't need to knock her down on her butt. Maybe not, but they could have done worse. And she was more than capable of getting right back up and protesting even more. She was not silenced. She was not stopped from protesting. She was just stopped from impeding law enforcement. But she's the victim, and she's going across Chicago. She's running around Illinois. She's getting national attention because she's the victim. She's the victim for breaking the law. She's the victim for trying to represent illegal aliens. I want you to think about this. This is someone who wants to go to Congress to protect illegal aliens using your tax dollars to do it. She could be in Chicago is filled with gun crime. Chicago is filled with corruption. She could be trying to help feed the people of Chicago. She could be trying to get rid of the corruption in Chicago. She could be trying to end the gun violence in Chicago, increase the education in Chicago. She's not doing that. No, she's protesting illegal aliens that are a drain on the income. Part of the reason why Chicago is losing $1 billion in their budget is because of the illegal aliens. That's money that could feed the homeless. That's money that could feed kids. That's for schools. All that money is going to illegal aliens, and she wants to keep them in Chicago. She wants to keep them in Illinois. And she's the victim. By the way, when I say she's not harmed, she's perfectly okay. I think you can see it. I think there's another image. Yeah, you can see she's standing up. She got right back up. And you can see it in the CBS video. She got right back up. She wasn't harmed at all. This is what we are dealing with, folks. She's a victim of circumstance, of her own actions, of her own criminality. And because she was a criminal and she got a small taste of justice, now she's saying, oh my God, I'm such the victim. The Trump administration, they're authoritarian. Look, they're just running around and throwing candidates for Congress, just throwing them around and throwing them to the ground. They're evil. They don't like women because they're just throwing us to the ground for no reason whatsoever, besides the fact that you were breaking the law, besides the fact that they could have hauled you into jail, besides the fact that you weren't hurt. You were just moved out of the way. No, it wasn't the nicest way to do it, but it could have been far worse. If they were really trying to stop you from speaking, they would have punched you in the face. They would have dislocated your jaw. Instead of using tear gas to disperse the crowd, they could have just run you over. They didn't do any of that. No, they just moved you out of the way and didn't arrest you, which is what I think that Kat Abu was trying to do. She wanted to be arrested. She wanted to be a victim on national TV where she's in handcuffs so that she could go to her donors and to the other progressives and say, see how much of a victim I am? Let me virtue signal for you. They put me in handcuffs. They arrested me because I'm fighting for progressive ideology. I'm fighting for illegal aliens that can't vote for her. They can't donate to her. They can't vote for her. But she's doing the right thing. So you should give her more money. That's what this was about. This was a setup. That's why the cameras, that's why I believe her campaign team were able to edit the video. They were following it. They got her on 4K and they cropped it out just to show what they needed for the campaign, to raise money and to influence people who didn't pay attention, didn't realize that there was more to the video. There was much more to the video. You saw it from CBS News. You saw it here in this video. They're showing you a 5 to 10 second clip saying, oh my God, it's so evil, when you have 2 minutes beforehand that shows you, no, she's just a criminal. She is a criminal taking advantage of your emotions. Kat Abu, running for the Illinois 9th District. I want you to remember that name because she doesn't deserve your money. She doesn't deserve to be elected because she's a trickster. She is a manipulator. And she's a one-trick pony. I'm running on illegal aliens. Give me money. That doesn't help American citizens feed themselves, feed their families, to get a job, have a better life. Does not help any American citizen. But that's what's popular right now, today, before we came onto the program. That's what's running through all of the major left-wing news media. They don't want to talk about Charlie Kirk. They're talking about Kat Abu, who did not get punished for breaking the law.